Hey Boo, and welcome home to Vrievolution Tarot. So today we are doing a collective reading for you, and there was this download that I was getting for you guys. And the download is that you have the talent and the ability to pick up on skills just by observing them. You do not need an instructor, you do not need a teacher, or this is the ability that's coming to you. Either this has already been the case with you where, like for example, you watch a creator or you watch an influencer, you can pick up on their mannerisms or you can pick up on the skills that they have that makes them who they are, to the point where if something fascinates you, if something pulls you towards that particular field or that particular creator, you definitely observe them to the point where you are able to exactly master what they know without getting a training from them, without sitting down and asking them what was the secret to how you did it. There's something like that coming through for the collective where I feel like you are tapped in to this very unique observational power that allows you to do things that not many people can. It's a rare quality, is what I'm hearing. It's a very rare quality to be able to just sit back, watch, and learn from that, and be able to do that after observing for some time, or maybe observing a few times, right? Um, I can definitely relate with you over here because when I first started reading tarot cards, I remember watching this beautiful creator on YouTube. Her name is Water Baby Tarot. It was her name initially. Water Baby Tarot was her name, but then she changed it to Bommy Spirit, Bomi Spirit, right? So I started watching her, and I remember being so fascinated by the way that she did her cards that I was just watching her. And I remember just picking the skill up by watching her. Like I didn't have to go for any training. I didn't have to learn under a teacher or what the other cards mean. Like it was just intuitively being, the knowledge was intuitively just downloading inside of me the more I was observing and watching. And then eventually when people started asking me like, did you do any training or did you come up with some kind of, like how did you learn this? Because you do it so well, or how are you doing this? And initially it was very difficult for me to answer because it gets in that awkward, I got in that awkward position in a way where I didn't know how to respond because I didn't have any official certificate, but I was really doing it well, right? So you are an anomaly like that, collective. And I feel like that's why you're attracted to this channel, is because this download is coming up for you, is because either you have this dormant ability to do this or you already know this about yourself, and this skill, this talent is going to take you very, very far. Okay. So yes, the other thing is I wanted to have some blue lotus before I started your reading. I've already had like 3 drops of these since I woke up in the morning, and now I'm gonna have like maybe 3 to 4 more drops. Okay, this is how the blue lotus looks, by the way. So if you're interested in purchasing, do let me know. Okay. So yeah, let me just take some drops, and we'll see what kind of downloads want to come through. Yep, 2 drops are in.
So basically, I have to keep the drops in my mouth for at least a minute or two before I can gulp down the drops in so that it can take its effect. So I was just doing that, and now let's dive into your reading. I'm going to use my protection spray to basically protect you and me from any negative entities that want to enter the space in your life, in my life, in this reading. We are protected from all negative entities and energies. If you want to learn how to make this, tap into my alchemist tier where I teach you how to do spells. I teach you how to alchemize your life, and it's a very easy to do spell as well, and I give you easy to do things that can help you activate on a whole new level, on a whole new frequency, to be able to master your own alchemy. Okay. So now I'm going to take my smartphone and I'm going to tap into a word of the day based on the collective reading that I'm already channeling for you, which is that you are an anomaly, okay? You are a genius. So, yeah, the word that literally came through as the word of the day was silver tongued. All right. So, as we can read here, it says, articulate and charming in speech, eloquent, also having a pleasant sounding voice or way of speaking. Now, you need to know that you are a threat to people, and people start thinking that you are silver tongued, like you're making things up, like it's unbelievable that you have learned something on your own or that you have picked up on a skill on your own. So it's like your enemies and people in your life trying to project that you are silver tongued or that you are like the silver tongued devil. Then it says yesterday was International Literacy Day, which is recognized by UNESCO to highlight the importance of literacy to individuals, communities, and societies. So, again, these institutions want us to feel like we need institutions to be literate and to be in their slave mindset, right? But like you destroy slave mindset. You are born to destroy it. Like you, that's your life purpose. You're born to destroy illusions. And you will be called a devil for doing that. Like you will be called an error in the matrix for doing that. Like you are an error, and there will be people against you, right? It's a natural occurrence when you are that powerful on your own. Is people start putting labels on you and people start putting you in boxes that you don't belong in, because it's something that is very difficult for them to fathom because they have followed the system, they have been in that slave mentality. And even people who are your enemies are being used by the system to basically target you, to corner you, to make you feel helpless and to make you
Interesting.
feel like you don't deserve what's best for you in your
I mean,
life.
my mic was off. So what I was trying to say is that people think that you're silver tongued, okay, and that it's unbelievable how you can do things without even getting educated, without even getting like the literacy for it, right? And this baffles people because it's like they cannot do that. They have to go through all the training, they have to go through like whatever they like and then do a course on it and then like learn from it. But you on the other end, like there's something extremely unique about you and different about you to the point where it really triggers people's insecurities. It makes people want to envy you, it makes people want to feel jealous towards you. Okay, so yeah, and when that word came up as well, like it's just clearing that fact. Okay, silver tongued. So something about you is silver tongued is how people see you, how people feel about you, and how people are looking at you right now. Okay, so let's get a bit more on the downloads that we are receiving. We have masculine merging with feminine. I love that. Wow. Okay, so let's get more. Spirit tapping into this collective reading. Okay, this one we have jar magic. Interesting. So people feel that like you have been doing some magic to like improve your way of communicating with people, or yeah, something on those lines. I'm really hungry right now. So some of you could be like really hungry, or you could be like having those stomach growls. Okay. Yeah, we have gangster. Ooh, interesting. We have I am everything I need. Look at you. Like, look at you coming through like a boss daddy or like a boss babe. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. We have I'm sorry I drugged you. Interesting. We have NASA science. Yeah, a very interesting brain you've got. I'm hearing. Okay. Very interesting brain. So let's get more. Yeah, we have the mystery school. As I split this deck, we have the mystery school. Something about you is very mysterious, and people are witnessing that. Okay. So let's get 3 more cards from this deck, and then we'll channel for you. Spirit, tap me into this collective that we are channeling for right now. We have beach. You're that beach, huh? Damn. Okay, you're that beach. All right. Let's see. Collective message. What's coming through for the silver-tongued collective? We have writing a will. And one more spirit for this collective. We have a lot. We are going to use this one, and we have a rune for you as well with strength and growth. Okay, the oak rune. We have car crash. We have virus. Interesting. And we have this NASA with the computer and the tech thing as well. Interesting. So I'll just keep this on the side just for my channeling sake. But collective. Wow, interesting cards came up for you. So I feel like people in your life are watching you transform. and they have never seen this version of you before, where like you are taking your power back in a way where I feel like your willpower in a situation was attacked. There could have been someone who actually did jar magic on you, or tried to put you in a jar in order to like get you addicted to some things. Okay, like make you an addictive personality, or try to like bring a lot of traumas in your life to the point where you don't have the willpower to get up anymore, or you don't have the willpower to keep living anymore. Like there's a lot of that energy coming through here, where you have been through a lot that actually makes you a gangster in a way. Like you're like a spiritual gangster, okay, for being able to go through all of that and still have your genius intact with the NASA. Like you still have your genius intact, and in fact it's just improving. Okay, somebody could have tried to target your mind with the drug and the NASA here. Somebody could have tried to target your mind, target your genius, target your ideas. They wanted what you had because they couldn't do what you could do. And there's a vampire behind this card. Look at that. They wanted to suck you dry. They wanted to take your blood. Okay, like they wanted to feed on your blood. Like they wanted your DNA. They wanted to experiment with you, or they wanted you to be an experiment. They wanted to treat you like an experiment, but you gangstered up on them, or you ganged up on them alone, is what I'm hearing. Like you didn't need other people to like have a gang. Like you're a gang on your own, or like that's the amount of power you have, which is why people had to gang up against you. Like there, if you notice that you were alone and there are multiple people targeting you or gang stalking you, it's because you hold the power of that many people and more. So they had to actually use this approach because they couldn't do it alone, because they lack life force energy to be able to do that. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Interesting. And you seem to have like so much life force energy, like they wanted to suck that out of you. Your ideas, your genius. You are a living, breathing altar right here. So you are like a walking anomaly. You're like a master manifestor. Okay, it's like an inborn gift in you. Plus, you have a very scientific mind. So you have a very logical mind when it comes to what people do towards you and how people behave towards you. And the more and more they try to pull you down, the more and more you started realizing that you are everything you need. Like you are that beach, right, collective? Like you are that beach, and you're going to get that willpower back. You're going to take your willpower and you're going to use it to fight the addictions that these people tried to place on you, because they wanted you to delay your potential. They wanted you to delay your genius. And so they always made you feel like you needed them, or you needed to be codependent on them. But your masculine and your feminine is coming into balance, right? And this is the divine plan. Like this is a plan executed by your higher self. Your higher self has placed these people in your life so that they could spiritually test you, they could mentally test you with the NASA and science, and they could emotionally test you with how do you fare with your willpower after you go through all of this. Because your higher self knows you more than anybody else knows you, right? Because it's your higher self. And I feel like there's a strong message that's coming through, where now that you are transforming on this level, now that you are taking your willpower back, which is causing their jar magic and they're ganging up on you and them targeting you mentally and them putting you in addictions, when you're fighting all of that and winning over it and conquering over it, they can't believe it, first of all. Like it's unbelievable for them, but they hate you even more because you are doing what they can never do, because they do these things. They do drugs, or these people who are targeting you, like they could be into drugs. They could be into updating themselves about science and technology. They could be intrigued and interested by those things. They could be interested in like mafia movies and serial killer movies, or into magic, but doing it hideously or hiding it and doing it. They could have targeted your finances with the writing of will as well, right? So there's been a lot of attacks on your self-esteem, on your self-worth, on your willpower to corner you, but it's like you're fighting them and you are surpassing them. And this is something that just makes you look like a silver-tongued devil. Like you look like a devil to your enemies now. Like you are the devil to your enemies now. Your enemies feel like you are the devil, but you are not. You're just following your higher self and their instructions on what you need to do next, and the way that you're observing things in your reality, and you're realizing that you don't need anybody, you don't need anything. You are, like I'm hearing, you are your own master. Okay, Wow. Like, this is powerful. And these enemies don't know what to make of this. Like, they don't know what your next move is going to be. There's something very unpredictable about what you're doing, but they are making it out to be unpredictable. They are making it out to be unpredictable. It's not that you are unpredictable, because you're just following through with your higher self. And these people cannot predict the outcome of their actions, because they do things impulsively, or they do things, and even though they try to calculate sometimes, they still fail miserably, I'm hearing. Like, they try to be the NASA in your life or something. Like, they try to freaking experiment on you and experiment with you and plan certain things about you and your life, and they want to see your life go a certain way or go into a certain path, because they think that they are the god of your reality. But for some reason, like, you are this glitch in the matrix, like you are this glitch in their plan, or their plan never comes about the way that they plan. Like, because you're a genius, like, you are figuring your way out of a maze, and this is a maze that you have never been in. Like, it's a maze that you are actually in for the first time, even through your past lifetimes. Like, this is a maze that you are going through for the first time, and you still come out as a master. You still come out as that beach, as that victor. Like, you are this gangster. Like, people can't figure you out. People think you are silver tongued. Like, you think you know it all. Like, you think you are all that. Like, you could be cutting people off from your life. You don't need people. Like, you are good on your own, right? And you're being that badass person that, doesn't mind saying it how it is, because that is in alignment with your masculine and your feminine energy, which is becoming more and more healthy by the day. You're learning when to take action. You're learning when to sit back and receive the blessings from the hard work that you have put in through your actions. You're learning how to manifest in the best ways possible. Like, you're a manifesting gangster, literally, right? And you are a living, breathing altar. So I feel like the words you speak, the thoughts you think, the feelings you feel, the actions you take, they are all guided by your higher self now, because there's a merge happening within yourself, a union of your masculine and feminine within. The masculine within you is protecting you through this chaos, being a very, very generous protector, right? A guardian is also what's coming through. Like, this masculine is not just a masculine that has a loving presence, but this masculine is also like a guardian within you that guards you from negative influences or people that are negative. Okay? Especially when you are taking action, or when you are going out in the world and doing things for yourself, this masculine is within you is protecting you, while the feminine within you is learning how to be more open and receptive to the good karma that you have earned, because your enemies could have tried to make you feel guilty for your good karma, because they wanted that good karma exchanged for the bad karma they have done, and they wanted to swap their karmas. That's what I'm hearing. Like, they wanted a karmic swap, where you would pick up their delusions, you would pick up their drug habits, you would pick up their mental illnesses, you would pick up on their shadow. Instead of them looking at their shadow, you would pick up on it, and you would, like, absorb it as an empath, or as a person that believes in doing what is for the highest good of everyone. These people wanted to take advantage of that specific way of living that you abide by. Okay? Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Whew, powerful energy right here. Now, some of you could definitely be writing your own will, or you could be doing some documentation within your family, or you could be getting an inheritance, or something like that is going on. You're also quitting any kind of bad habits or temptations that are blocking you. Now, some of you could be doing it slowly and steadily. Some of you could be cutting off cold turkey, right? Some of you could be having food addiction, shopping addiction, so you're cutting that out, but you're pacing yourself. Okay, you're pacing yourself. You're not hating on yourself for not being perfect anymore. These people wanted you to do that. These people wanted you to be in a cycle of self-hatred and destroy yourself and sabotage yourself in the process. But you realized you're the living, breathing altar. You realized your masterful powers. Okay? There's something about a collective message coming through about NASA being the gangster or something like that. It's interesting to me. I feel like NASA is against the merging of the collective where the collective starts realizing who the heck they are. They don't need science to survive, or they don't need all these fancy scientific developments to survive at the end of the day. So the collective is actually tapping into their own power of realizing that they don't need to depend on science, or they don't need to really depend on something to make it a god, to the point where it's like a slave mentality, where then you become a slave to a kind of a system, or a kind of a council or a body that wants to then control you, right? Because if you turn to tech and you let tech handle everything in your life, you're eventually going to realize that they have the control to switch it on and switch it off whenever they require, especially if you don't follow their rules, because they want to be the gangsters, they want to control the world in some way. Okay, and I'm sorry I drugged you tells me that NASA has also tried to drug people through the food that you consume, the consumer products that you consume. There have been certain um, poisons in the food to cause you to be a slave. Again, with the jars, something about the kind of jars you purchase through the supermarket, like those jar foods or something like that, like they have some things mixed in them. So I feel like you're realizing that it's time for you to be sovereign. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, something about science and magic is also merging here. So science is like the masculine energy and magic is the feminine energy. Okay. Like I'm seeing science as plus and magic as minus. Interesting energy, how I'm seeing it. But this is merging. So some people are going to merge their scientific mind with their magical mind. Some people are going to apply scientific principles to magical correspondences, and other people are going to do vice versa, right? Like apply magical thinking with scientific principles and see how that works out. So there's something about quantum physics, metaphysics, quantum mechanics, quantum entanglement. I'm hearing all these theories. Like there's a lot about them that is going to come out as like their spiritual counterparts are going to come out. Okay. Interesting. Something about, you're going to see something about the beach or about the ocean. Okay. Something is going to happen in the ocean, or yeah. So let's see. Oh, we have the virus and the car crash as well, by the way. I didn't even see these cards. I just kept it on the side. I was channeling from here. So what does this want to tell us, Spirit? Virus. I'm hearing generational viruses are being tackled right now by the collective. Okay. So you are tackling certain generational viruses that have formed like a colony in you, in a way. And it's crashing. Virus is crashing the system, or interesting. So there could be something about a system crash, or there's a virus in your computer. You need to look at it. Some of you could be purchasing a new car. Others of you could be hearing about some kind of a car crash due to a virus. Like somebody catches a virus and then there's a car crash that happens. This virus is released by the NASA. Okay, NASA is the culprit. I don't know if I should use these words or whatever. I don't know how much I'm going to be restricted for it, but hey, I'm just going to be honest about what I'm seeing, right, collective? Also, something about your power is what even like institutions like NASA are going to be scared about, I'm hearing. So NASA could be observing certain people, okay, with a gangster, and I'm picking up gang stalking here. Like there's something about them spying on these glitches in the matrix, or them thinking people like you are geniuses and that you need to be stopped because you are like a virus for the system, for the matrix specifically, where people hold certain illusions and depend on certain institutions because they also have that slave mentality, or they have been harvested from for so long because they have been drugged. And you know somewhere in your mind that it is your duty to save them, or to first save yourself, to give yourself that oxygen mask so that you can help others, save others. There's something about that that's coming through as well. Like these institutions hate you, these people hate you, because you could bring about a change that is going to be tough for them to come back from. Like you could destroy them, I'm hearing. Your intelligence, your genius can destroy them, your ideas and the way you communicate with your silver tongue devil energy, right? Like you are the silver tongue devil for these people, even though they are the gangsters or like they project their own identity on you. It's interesting. You can't be defined as a silver tongue devil, like please, collective, right? But they want to put you in that box. They want you to they want to drag your reputation down, right? So you're not only at war with the people in your life who have tried to put you down and like F with you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have institutions against you because your masculine and feminine energy is realizing that you are everything you need. Also with the love energy here, I'm feeling that the couples that are going to be successful from here on forward are couples who are fulfilled in their masculine energy and their feminine energy internally first. There's an internal shift that's happening, an internal work that's happening, that's leading to a lot of individual evolution and growth, to the point where I don't actually need somebody, but if I have somebody, I want to have them because my cup is already full. And now I'm just adding on to the fullness and the wholeness of it all, right? So the masculine and the feminines in the collective are learning how to give themselves everything they require before they have a partner. For others of you, if you're already in a connection or you are with somebody, I feel like this is how the relationship is becoming, where you are realizing your own autonomy, your own individuality. And once that part of you is satisfied, you can then give from an authentic space as well, right? So some of you need to watch my previous collective reading. That reading is also going to resonate with you in terms of how your authenticity is coming online. Okay. Interesting. Something about properties is also coming through. Some of you will get like a beach house or like a property near the ocean. If that is something you need or you want, you can learn alchemy through me to do that. Okay. Because we have the magic card here. So if you're wanting to attract like a home near like a home on a beach or something like that, like you want that kind of a lifestyle, please learn manifestation, learn alchemy, come to my alchemy classes. I have more than 500 spells that I have coming up over there, and I'm uploading 8 spells every month on my Patreon alchemist tier. I've already uploaded herbs, fruits, vegetables that can help you achieve your desires. Okay. So let's get a bit more on this. Let's clarify a bit more. Spirit, tap me into the masculine, merge with feminine. We have the 7 of Cups reverse. I love that. Beautiful. Hold on. It's like this merging is going to cause some level of ripple effect and chaos, because you saw how the spread was kind of chaotic, right? So this merging of your masculine and feminine energy within yourself is definitely going to help you break away from any illusions that you used to hold about other people in relationships, in your love life, as well as towards yourself. So all the illusions with regards to your own protection, your own ability to take action, your own willpower to do things, and having no willpower to do things, that's an illusion. You are being controlled by others, that's an illusion. You need an institute to tell you what to do, that's an illusion, right? You need a lover to feel good about yourself, that's an illusion. So all illusions are breaking away with the 7 of Cups reversed. Okay. And that's how it's going to merge. So it's going to be chaotic initially, because you might start expressing yourself in ways that you haven't before, because you know that you are everything you need. You don't need anybody. So it might sound arrogant. It might sound at times you are being silver-tongued to get what it is that you want, which is your own autonomy, your own freedom, your own independence. You might sound ridiculous, or you might sound like you are very hard to control now. In the past, it was very easy to control you, but now it's becoming impossible. Okay. On a collective level, like we are becoming impossible to control. That's where we are heading. All illusions are breaking away about our self-worth, about who we truly are, what we are truly meant to do on this planet, which is to love each other and to bring wholeness to each other and to support each other and to help each other grow, not bully each other or put each other down or tear each other down, right? You're not supposed to do that. Okay. So that illusion that was cast upon magically and scientifically is being broken down. 2, we have the Temperance card with the jar magic. Yeah, there's a lot of alchemy. You need to tap into my alchemist here, okay? Because some of you are meant to become these earth angels in this new earth. Some of you are about to bring this reality in. Now with Temperance, you see how there's 2 cups here. And I told you about the scientific and the spiritual merging, masculine and feminine merging, right? So there's a merge that's happening, which is going to seem miraculous or it's going to seem impossible, but that's what's happening. You're also inviting more miracles in your life the more you break away from illusions or self-delusions or delusions about other people. And it's time to reclaim your sovereignty of your mind, your body, your spirit from institutions, from people, from families, from friend groups, from workspaces that do not allow you to know that you are everything you need. You are everything you need. And there are people who will appreciate you for knowing that because they know that, because they have practiced that or they are practicing that. No matter how tough it is for them, no matter at times how difficult it may seem to be on this individual journey, they have been through what you have been through, right? So you're meeting your matches and it might seem like a miracle because you felt like nobody understood you or nobody could relate with you, okay? Yeah. We have Gangster, Page of Cups reversed. Let's clarify everything here. But with the Page of Cups reversed, I feel like these enemies in your life or people who do not want you to flourish and be successful, these people are going to project an image of wanting to help you or wanting to be kind to you, friendly with you, gentle with you, loving with you. And trust me, it's taking a lot of effort for them to like stay away from you because you want your space, you want your distance. So they are going to come up with a plan to like sweet talk you or to, but it's like you know that trick or like you see through it. It's been so long that like now you have mastered the maze or something like that. Like you're mastering the maze. Like you're not amused, you're not amazed by them anymore. Like, yeah, like whatever tricks they have up their sleeve, like you can predict it. Like you can predict them 10 steps ahead or something like that with the 8 of Pentacles. Like you can predict them 8 to 10 steps ahead, literally. Okay. So in terms of also the institutes that want to like gang stalk you and like control you through your devices and through technology, you're also breaking away from addictions to do with technology by healing yourself, by being more present with yourself, by going out in nature. This will help elevate your vibration, raise your frequency. Okay. I feel like your enemies don't just hate you, they admire you for the quality of information that you provide. In fact, they need your guidance, even though they want to take it away or steal it away from you. They need your guidance to survive in this new earth. On this new earth, I mean. This is so interesting to me. Like it's like a love-hate relationship. They can't live without you, they can't live with you, or something like that. So give me this, I am everything I need. We have the Ace of Coins reversed. Yeah, again, Ace of Coins reversed is telling me that you will have to reject certain people, or you will have to say no to certain opportunities that you know looks like someone is being silver-tongued with you, because one silver-tongued can understand the other silver-tongued. And I feel like you are also merging your shadow to the point where you're not going to fall into the trap of being an angel for everyone. It's a trap, I'm hearing. Because you know what, collective, let me give you the scientific explanation of this, right? And I'm merging spirituality and science right now as I'm talking to you. In Vipassana, when I had gone for Vipassana, which is a scientific technique to observe your subconscious and your unconscious mind to remove all the entanglements of all your past lives, then it came to you craving something or you having an aversion towards something, which creates entanglements anyway, right? So in that practice, you are taught to not crave an experience, not crave something good that's happening or something pleasurable that's happening, or not detest something that's negative in your life as well, not avert from something that's negative in your life, right? So be in the middle, like be the balance, right? With the angel here balancing both, right? So similarly, I feel like we have been in this trap where we should be the giver, we should be self-sacrificing, we should always be this this angel. That's how we have been programmed, is we should be this angel to make sure that everyone else is happy, to make sure that everybody else is taken care of, and then you come later or you come last. And that has been a trap for so many people for so long, that we try to overplay that angelic version of what we have been given to the point that we avoid our own shadow, and that gets us manipulated, that gets us tricked by these silver-tongued devils. In fact, to the point where they call us silver-tongued devils when they don't get their way, when they don't get to forcefully make changes in our life or make our life go the way they want it to go, right? So then we become the villain, we become the problem. And these big institutions, they already think we are like dogs, we are slaves, right? So they already have that mentality. And so you're realizing this. I'm getting that. Like, collective, you are tapped in. You need to know that. You're freaking tapped in, okay? And you're rejecting certain opportunities that look too good to be true, and you know that it is too good to be true, goddammit. Like, it's not like you are delusional or that, you're self-sabotaging. No, your discernment is coming online because you're balancing your shadow and your light. You're not just being this light in the world. You know your shadow, you know your darkness, you know what you're capable of in your darkness. And that darkness guards you, it protects you, it takes care of you, it's your guardian, right? So this is a version of you that's coming online, and it's a threat to your enemies. It's a threat because, again, your enemies cannot, when you're being this authentic, your enemies cannot point out any fingers at you. There's no way to put other people in delusion about you because your actions speak for yourself. The way you communicate speaks for yourself, okay? And it's impossible to prove that you are in the wrong, or because you're standing up for what you believe in, you're being honest and forthright about what you believe in, even if it sounds a bit harsh at times. You can also like be silver-tongued about it at times. So you are learning the balance, the masterful art of how to be sweetly blunt or how to be bluntly kind. Like something like that is going on. Like there's a merge of two opposites within your mannerisms and within your behavior that is going to allow you to step into your authenticity, and that's going to allow you to break away from illusions. That is going to help you tap back more into the present moment, tap back into your true nature. I'm seeing the nature here. So that's your true nature. Tap back more into that. And again, scientifically with Vipassana, what I was trying to say is angel is the pleasures that you cling to. The demons are the things that you run from, the things that you're scared of, the things that you fear. Angels are something you crave for. You crave these pleasurable experiences. You crave something happy and joyful and gleeful. That also creates karma. When you are craving, when you are averting from the devil, you are running away from pain, you're running away from trauma, you're running away from getting hurt again. Both those things create karma. Both those things create you having to entangle yourself again and again because you're not realizing the lesson of being in the middle, not reacting to either of those, right? And when you stop reacting to either of those, you are a problem to society. You are like a virus. You are like an awakened genius that is unstoppable. We have 6 of Cups reversed, but I'm sorry I drugged you. So these cycles have been happening from your childhood because you have been targeted from your childhood because you are utterly genius and special. Okay, you have gone through multiple traumas from your childhood, and it has taken a long time for you to heal. Some of you 14 years, some of you 10 years, some of you 5 years, 6 years as well. Okay, you have been targeted from your childhood due to this anomaly, due to this power. We have 6 of Swords for NASA and science. Okay, let's see. Clarify the beach. We have Hierophant. Clarify writing a will. 10 of Coins reverse, writing a will. So something about you could have lost a lot of finances due to issues from your childhood, or someone could have stolen a lot from you, stolen your childhood memories, or stolen your innocence for some of you, I'm hearing, because of money, or because they wanted revenge due to money. Okay. Now this is also on a collective level. A lot of people have been traumatized, and the people in power would have had systems in place to educate people on traumas from early on. But they wanted the traumas to happen because that creates soul fragmentation, and that creates more cravings and more aversions. Like that creates more karma in a way. So they wanted that to happen, right? Give me more on this living, breathing altar. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Exactly. At the bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups, mastery of your emotions. You are becoming emotionally intelligent to everything that was going on behind the scenes. And you're realizing that with the Six of Cups reversed here, that everyone that was sweet to you and kind to you always had this hidden motive and agenda to destroy you. And that could have caused a lot of trust issues to happen for you. It could have also caused you to be very guarded towards people in order to protect yourself, in order to save yourself from being more hurt and sabotaged. But the more you went into the rabbit hole of being alone, the more you started thinking that there were no good people out there, or there was no way to save yourself. Okay, but when you were spiraling into that, you also realized your true power that came from your individuality, that came from you tapping into your shadow, you doing your shadow work, you looking at each and every wound and identifying where it is coming from, why it is happening to you, how can you move forward from it, how can you apply a scientific approach to your problems, how can you read certain books and resources that can help you to tap into those traumas, and how to move on from them, and how to like look at them and confront them and not be fearful of them. Like you stood in the fire. You stood in the fire of purification. No matter how many traumas were displaced on you since your childhood, your family was always ranting about money or like fighting about money. There could have been a revenge plot against you since your childhood, even though you were not in the picture, like you got mixed up in someone else's manipulation, and you got wounded in the process when you didn't deserve it. So even though you went through all of that, you are still standing. Okay, so applaud yourself for how far you have come until now. Realize that some people who have done this to you are also going to realize that nothing in their world is flourishing. In fact, since you have gone from their life, their own world has turned upside down. Okay, they're not able to make the right decisions without you. They're not able to see through clearly about what's ahead for them. Their businesses or their way of thinking or their success is eluding them. And the more that they were selfish towards you, the more that they wanted to take from you emotionally as well, the more they realize that you have this beast within you that can destroy them at a whim if you let yourself out authentically. Okay, because you realize that you have the power to make whatever it is that you want to make, be it money, be it buy a car, be it buy a house. Like you have the self sovereignty even without a title given to you by your family, by the people that hate you. Okay, and wanting you to put in this Empress in reverse energy, wanting to put you in this state of survival mode. I'm hearing you're not taking the bait of going into survival mode because they wanted to fragment your soul or traumatize you to the point where you didn't know your head from your toe, you didn't want to take care of yourself. Like you're healing all of that generational trauma and curses that even your family could not look at, and your ancestors could not look at, because they were either creating the traumas in the past lives, or they were too scared, they were running away and creating even more karma. Because when you run away, you create karma. When you are attracted, you create karma. Right? That's the scientific way of looking at this. So now that you are realizing that you don't have to run away from it, you don't have to crave it, but you just have to observe it. Like you just observe what is going on, and you observe your own powers in the situation, you observe your own sovereignty in the situation, and how that is helping you mentally move forward, how that is bringing more confidence in your life. Some of you could be like researching about something, like there could be a teacher that could be helping you in moving forward from a particular situation. Maybe you're training with someone online, this could be an online course, or you could be teaching, like you could be becoming a teacher because of this. You are an earth angel and a teacher. So whatever has happened with 10 of Pentacles reverse, 6 of Cups reverse, Ace of Coins reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, like so many reversal cards, like you've been through things that normal people would die from, and you have come out barely with scratches. How did you do that? You're going to teach that to people. You're going to speak life into people with your experiences, because you've been through it. You're not lying about it. You're not condoning anybody about it. You have been through it. Right? So you are a brave warrior of the divine. You're a brave warrior of God, if you believe in God, of higher power, of your higher self. Your higher self is so proud of you. Your spiritual team is so proud of you. Alright, collective? Wow, like I can just keep channeling for the sake of it, but I will have to end the reading here. But I feel like you are tapping into your power, you're reclaiming your sovereignty, and there's no stopping you, because people in your life are also realizing that no matter how much they wound you, like you will always keep getting back up. There's no stopping you. Like there's something in you that they cannot fathom, and it terrifies them. There's something very terrifying about you. You need to know that. And you need to own that about yourself. Stop running away and creating karma scientifically, right? Because people need that scientific like explanation sometimes about like what is already spiritually defined, right? Because something about spirituality is very intuitive. It's not something that can easily be devised into a fact until and unless practiced, which is why I tell you all to go and do Vipassana, because that will help you open your mind towards these things, right? A 10-day retreat of Vipassana. The link is already given in my link tree. You can book a course from there for yourself, okay? Some of you are being asked to donate to Vipassana as well, because that service is actually the truth of this world, okay? Whew. All right. So collective, this is what I have for you. Let me know in the comments. By the way, the zodiac signs I'm seeing are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, okay, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. All right. So these are the messages. Let me know in the comments if you resonated with this. Do like if you enjoyed this reading, and check out my alchemist here if you're interested to learn magic from me to take your power back, because you need to. Okay. If some of you are struggling and you are not understanding how to take the next step, tap into my alchemist tier. You will learn everything, how to change your life like 180 degrees completely. You can also check out my pick a card tier on Patreon, where I have exclusive pick a card readings on specific topics of whatever it is that you will love to watch. Okay, so you can recommend topics over there. I also upload my own unique topics that I love, okay, that come through to me from my higher self, okay. So you can check out the topics that I've already uploaded. I have more than like 50 plus pick a card readings over there already. In my alchemist tier, I have around 50 plus spells already, so check it out, okay. If you're interested to book a personal reading with me, check out my Etsy shop links below. You have all the readings listed there along with their duration, so you can click on the link and book immediately. And I'm also going to do a free reading giveaway this week. So if you have watched until now, then make sure that you are looking at my community tab for free readings. Okay, weekly. I'll do that for the weeklies. Okay. Any other announcements, Spirit? Do like, share, comment, and subscribe, of course. Collective. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. All right. So yeah, this Blue Lotus really helped with the channeling. By the way, let me know. Like, did you feel a difference in my channeling with the Blue Lotus? Okay, because this was very, very spiritual. I loved it. Okay. I enjoyed going deeper and deeper into the cards. It was fun for me. And let me know how it was for you as well. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in, my love. I hope you enjoyed this, and